I mean, I'll have to disappear here in about 10 to 15 minutes, but I'll be right back.
Right.
Oh, why are you doing that?
Hey, Nubs.
What's up, Nubs? Oh, drop
Hold
shit
on.
all over the fucking place.
Oh, my God.
Shut up.
He's destroying the place.
Just my shit.
How are you today, Nubs?
Hey, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey, congratulations, Nubs, hitting 600.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Thank you, Nubs. I appreciate it. Hey, Heather. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Heather. What's up, Andy? Shut up, I didn't say a thing. Huh?
Did you? I think she heard you tell me, shut up. Shut up. What's going on, guys? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Well, it's our morning.
Yes. It is. It's morning already.
Shit, it's morning when I go to work.
Right?
I'll tell you what, this live studio chat
Yeah.
is like way slow compared to YouTube.
I know, that's why I pull up the chats. Thank you, Nubs, for sharing me out. I just got the notification.
You thanked him the first time he posted it up
I
there.
no, I mean I just got the notification from Twitter.
Oh,
It just came across my screen. Oh, we're 2 minutes too early? I'm sorry, I'll shut down.
well, no,
And then come back.
No, she can go away and come back in 2 minutes.
Yes, got the coffee going. Hells yeah.
Hello, Mo.
Who?
M.O.
Hello, Mo. I don't see that. Oh, there they are. Hi, Mo. How you doing? I was looking at the wrong chat. Excuse me. Can you guys hear us okay?
I know, right, Andy?
Okay, complain when I...
Morning, Scoops.
Good morning, Scoop. Good morning. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I got up about, 45 minutes ago?
Yeah, about that.
So I'm still waking up, guys.
Andy being a smart ass, he can't hear a word.
Smart ass. How you doing, Scoop? Yeah, Andy, spank yourself. No, he liked that, Nicole.
Well, I don't know if he'd like spanking himself.
I'm sure it's Andy.
Well, that's true.
Come on now. We know how this goes. So today, on today's show, we are talking Thinking Outside the Box Thursdays, which is all about spirituality, witchcraft side of things, witchiness. Today we're... Thank you, Nicole. You rock. Y'all rock. Did you hear it
Did I hear what?
when it came up?
When what came up?
The thing Nicole did?
Obviously not.
Oh, you looked at me. That's why I asked.
Oh, because you stopped talking, so I was like making sure you didn't fall asleep.
Oh. No, I'm not that bad. Jeez. Oh, what the fart. Thank you, Heather. I really got to figure out why you guys can't hear the sounds. See, instead of going through StreamYard, I'm just going through Restream. So now I have to go through because I downloaded the wrong OBS. I downloaded the newest version, and God forbid that works. I forgot that I have to download the old version OBS. So now, real quickly, I downloaded XSplit, which I've used before. It's no big deal. But now I just got to figure out why in Restream you can't hear all the stuff. Those are the only 3 that are set up, Nicole. That's why.
Well, there's your answer.
That's why. I haven't thought of any more. So.
Oh no, they're all from over there. You should have something that says wanker or something.
That's true. I should.
Hey,
Guys,
Zach.
Hey, Zach. How you doing, hon? You guys, it's good to see you as well, hon. You guys got to give me ideas. That's what I was going to say. Thank you, Heather.
I gave you a good idea.
Yeah, I know you did.
I'm good for one a day, and you just got it.
There you go. That's my tip of the day. Well, yeah, the ones I fart. Oh, you. Never mind. No, it's not. It's what the fuck. Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, that would. No, because Nicole, I'd have to put a timer on that.
Nicole almost sounds like she's trying to do martial arts.
I know, right?
Fart, jump, roll, spank, smash, kick. Ooh, I like that idea, Andy. Triple Eddie's beer quota.
Oh, there you go.
I knew he was my friend.
A ninja? Well, I can only do so much. I mean, I can't, it's not like the Avatar thingies.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well.
I know. I wish it didn't take so much off the CPU. Because that was fun. I had fun watching that. You guys were a blast. I'm doing good, Mo. How you doing? Thank you for asking.
Andy will cash my check later.
Yeah.
You're going to have to wait a few years, though, bud.
Triple Missy's card deck quota? No.
No. We put a pause on that.
Remember, we had this discussion the other day. I'm running out of room. Don't tell Eddie.
I already know you're running out of room.
Now that I got to use my desk as an actual desk and not holder,
What's up, Matt?
Hey, Matt. How you doing, bro? That's okay. You can lurk all you want. We're happy to have you here lurking. Hope all is well with you, hon. But yeah, so I'm running out of room, so it sucks. Eddie's the one that wants a new deck.
One.
He says one now.
I don't even have a deck, technically.
He says he wants one now. We know how that works.
No, that's how it works with you.
Oh, believe me, it's like tattoos. That's okay, hon. Zach, I'm just happy that you came in and said hi. I thank you so much for popping in and saying hi. Much love.
Be safe, bud.
Good to hear, Mo. Good to hear. So today we're talking about the chakras.
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan. My mouth was going to say Shakira, because that's what I called him yesterday. I said, not Shakira.
Yeah, I know.
So, like, when I went to say chakras, my mouth went, Shakara. Yes, we're talking about the chakras. Yeah, the chakras. Hey, Hey, Squirrel and Hensley podcast. I don't know if you're Squirrel or Hensley, but hi. How you guys doing? Or how you doing? That's not, my New York came out there for a minute. How you doing?
You know what? That would be excellent, Andy.
Yeah. Good try, Andy. Andy says, Eddie, with the hotel being empty of guests, can Missy not get you a 35 super cube container full of canned beers for Valentine's Day this year? You can get her a bacon sub.
Sounds like a fair trade to me.
What the hell? That isn't a fair trade. Fam love, that's right, Zach. You have a great weekend as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. What's today?
Today's only Thursday.
Today's Thursday. Okay.
Had fun watching the Super Bowl? You watch football?
Yes, definitely. I've dealt with my heartburn from time to time. It's not heartburn. Oh, yeah. We all get, yeah. Definitely, Scoop. Chakras, once you get to know your body and know the chakra system, you, like, it'll tell you. You know which ones are blocked, which ones are open too much. Sounds like true love. Bullshit. Bullshit. I don't know where you got that from, Andy. True love between you and Eddie. Consider, you know, the hi, honey. Hi, baby.
So don't get jealous. No, she can't.
That's true, Heather. I could run out of room for my cards.
All right, then y'all need to start donating. I know her PayPal's linked up here somewhere. What's up, Terry, now?
Hey, Terry. How you doing, hon? Oh, that's true. Thank you for the lemons. She's like, I'll donate some.
No. Wrong kind of donation. We need monetary donation.
Well, it is monetary.
No, it's not.
Kinda.
No.
Here, well, you get some lemon juice. I'll get you some lemon juice.
When Heather gives you lemons, you make lemon juice.
That's right. Oh.
Our taxes are already done. Ours is simple. We don't...
Oh, I already told him. I told him yesterday how your headphones are broke. Can you show your headphones?
What? What's wrong with them?
Oh, you fixed them?
Duh.
Asshole.
She lied to you all.
No, I did not.
Yeah, we don't itemize anything or nothing. We just do the quick form.
Well, Missy does the quick form.
I do
took
too.
4 hours.
It did not take 4 hours.
See how riled up I can get him?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Wait till my beer gets delivered.
Oh, I tell you guys. I tell you. Taxes kill people. Exactly. We don't make enough to itemize either. Eddie, don't get frustrated. He just gets even when he can.
Yeah,
all right, Matt. Be safe.
Hurry back. Freaky Geek.
Freaky Geek?
Yeah, I just seen that you didn't win the lottery. I guess somebody near him won the lottery.
Oh, shit.
He read it this morning, so he checked his tickets and he goes, it wasn't me.
Oh, why not, Freaky Geek? Hey, Nicole, I did. I thank you. I'm surprised.
TTVP.
I thank you so much.
Calm down, Scoops. Calm down. This is still Shadow Show.
Yes, for anybody that knows, I won Vale's giveaway last night. I went to bed early because I wasn't feeling good. My stomach was upset. So I went to bed early and I woke up at like, I don't know, it was later on, and I looked, because, you know, you always check your phone, and everybody's congratulating me, and I'm like, what the hell for? What did I do? And then I saw your message. And I was like, oh, cool.
See, you win, and I'm the one that gave her the idea of the TTVP, and you win. No, actually, Andy, my color doesn't change. That's the monitor.
You're right. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Nicole, I'll send you a message. I'm probably going to go with the merch pack. I wouldn't mind some Through the Veil merchandise to show off.
Well, I just made a stupid move.
What'd you do?
I'm sitting here and I'm trying to like scroll through chat like I'm fucking trying to get ahead of it. I'm trying to read what people are going to write before they write it.
Oh, nice. Nice. How come Shadow's skin don't change?
I don't think your monitor ain't pink though, is it?
No.
That's why, because you gave me the fucked up old cords, the hand-me-downs,
Right.
and you keep all the new shit.
No, I don't have that kind of cord. Remember, mine's HDMI.
Well, that's fine. I bought the shit, and I still get the hand-me-downs.
I'm like, why don't my skin change? I don't know. Why would it? I saw those pictures. Have you seen the pictures?
No.
I'll have to show
I
them.
work all the time.
Because everybody was sharing them out on Twitter.
I don't have Twitter.
I know, that's why I said. So, yeah. He looked so good.
I'm sure he did.
He shaved and everything.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. He did.
That's true, because, when it comes to the hat, she knows how that is. She said, you can give me the hat and you keep the rest.
I don't know.
Bullshit.
I don't know. It's a nice looking hat, man. What?
What? Give me your fucking what? That's just the natural way of things. Mrs. chooses who gets what. Accept it or wear it, mate. Well, I ain't got to accept shit.
There you go. Thank you for the lemon, Heather. I appreciate it.
Freaky, that's what they make online shopping for.
I would love to go to a Walmart or a Target or anything like that. But that's 6 hours away. Thank you, Nicole, for the ice cream. I miss walking around and looking at things.
And spending money.
And spending money. That's true, too. But we don't have nothing like you. I mean, we got the secondhand store, but it's not as big as Walmart or Target. Yeah, we don't have, or we can go to Prospectors where they're up your ass all the time, and I hate that.
Really, if you're talking about ordering stuff up here, closer to us, I wouldn't do it. It's going to cost you a hell of a lot more money.
You might not, Vale. I mean, it might cost you more. Yeah. Is that what you're just talking about?
That's
I just
exactly
realized
what
that as I was...
about.
I just realized that. I'm not awake yet. We know how this works. It takes me 2 hours to wake up. We're talking about chakras today. You could make one be in the store. No, you can't. Believe me, everything is the way it is in Valdez because it's the way it is.
Terry, we have one store in this town that sells new merchandise, and it's called Prospectors. And just the average price for a regular pair of sneakers, $70.
Yeah. And they're, like I said, they're up your ass. Like, I have to have, because I have a metal rod in my leg, I have to get the high arc, like, almost like exercise shoes, or sneakers, And the first week we were up here, or I was up here, we went over there to look, and like they were up my, like I know what sneaker I need to get. You know what I mean? And it's like they were up. I hate people that, let's, try to make them buy this. That's why I quit Lowe's within a 3-day span, because they wanted me to sell the merch so much. But I hate people that it's just let me browse and let me look and just leave me alone. I ain't gonna steal shit from you. Just let me look. But I told Eddie. Eddie knew. He looked at me and he saw my face and he was just like, time to go. And I'm like, yeah. So I came home and I ordered through Amazon.
Well,
Oh, wow. See, I broke, what's this one down here?
Fibula.
Yeah, my tibula.
Outside one or back one? Outside
The
bone?
side, yeah, the outside one.
Forward or backwards? The front one is the fibula, the back one's the tibula. Your bones run this way.
I don't know. You felt my bar. Would that be the front or the back? Or are they...
I can't tell how they have that thing attached.
I don't know.
It actually feels like it's attached to your fibula. That's all right. I had a metal rod in my leg for 4 years because I snapped my femur bone. I'm not even going to ask what ulna is.
Bionic woman.
I think if we all went to the scrapyard together,
We'd make money.
yeah, we'd be rich.
Yeah.
What's up, Just Jim?
Terry, I have a screw loose, but that's another story. Hey, Jim.
Heather wanted to know does it feel like the metal freezes?
Yeah, like if it's cold out, it's been bothering me the last 3 days because it's been so wicked cold.
Yeah, it's been nuts here cold.
Oh no, freaky geek. Okay, well hurry back. But yeah, when the weather is bad, I feel it all the time. I've had it in since, shit.
Since you shit.
Yeah, no. My oldest is 27 and she was 5 at the time. No, she wasn't. Ryan was 4. Ryan's 23 or 24. So 20 years. I've had it for 20 years. It looks like, when you look at the x-ray, it kind of looks like a, what do you call those things the metal things you put on things to see if they're straight?
A level?
Yeah, a level, that's it. It looks like that. 6 screws in it.
I'm so glad I understand her little, that metal, like this thing. We would be good at the $100,000 pyramid.
He knows Missy-isms. He does.
Missy-ism.
Missy-ism.
Let's see, when the hell did I break my femur?
You were, what, 16?
Yeah, I was 16 years old when I broke mine.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs.
Uh-huh.
Long time ago. 2009.
Yeah, a thingamajig.
A thingamajig. Yes. That's my favorite word. That thingamajig.
Damn, it was 1986 when I broke my femur.
See? Dinosaurs.
Holy Christ.
Oh, see, I would show you, but, my leg's way down there. What I did, I was walking down the steps to go check the mail, and I slid, and my butt landed on my leg. So I have, on my left side, I have the scar from the bar, and then on the right side where my ankle is, because I dislocated my whole foot, my foot was sideways, and I broke all the little bones that hold the ankle into place. And on the other side where my ankle is, you can see a scar. That's from my bone going through where my ankle was. And yeah, it was fun.
The only thing that sucked about me breaking my femur is it ended my baseball.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. My doctor, when I first went to the emergency room, Uh, he, I said, well, this is the first time I broke anything. And he's like, he looks at me, he goes, well, you did a damn good job for it.
You too, TTVP.
Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. And I'll send you a message. I didn't have staples for that. I had stitches. That was my first time having stitches. And I didn't know what the hell they were. I mean, I knew what they were. But, yeah. See, that's the thing. I take a lot of pain. So, like, when I'm really hurting, that's what Eddie yells at me to take medicine. Because I become bitchy or something. I don't know.
No.
That's what he says anyway. I don't think so. So today, like I said, is thinking outside the box. Thursday, here we're going to get into witchy stuff on these days. Today we're talking chakras. As always, if you're listening over there on the podcast, feel free to come over and jump in the conversation. We'd love to have you. And don't forget, as I end the show and roll the credits, which I don't have up yet, because I haven't added Restream to my, mods list.
I'm sure somehow that's my fault.
No, Andy asked about it yesterday, so I was just clearing that up with him.
And I'm sure somehow it's my fault. Y'all know how that shit works.
As I close out the show, make sure you get over to dlive and hype up that chest for me to open up the chest. Did I say chest twice?
Yes.
Hype up the chat.
There
I'm not
you
awake
go.
yet. Hey, Steve. Well, thank you so much for at least dropping on in and giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate it, buddy.
Freaky, I don't have to ask for it. Shit, she just gives it to me anyways.
What is it?
He says, if you want the blame, Eddie, it's yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, I don't have to ask for it. She just gives it to me.
Never. I would never. So are you ready to get this?
I know one person that is.
So the chakra system comes from the yogi tradition of India, and it's a system basically of 7 major energy centers that come along in a midline of your body.
Hey, good looking honky. Oh, it's Peter North. Okay.
Hey! How you doing? Andy's like, nope, none of that. He was here before. I don't know if you remember.
I do.
Okay.
Isn't that the one that
Yes,
started?
there's minor chakras too. What's that?
Wasn't he the one I started getting in a little argument with or got frustrated with or something?
Something. I remember something. But anyway, they're like vortexes that incorporate external energy on the inside. So it's sort of like a power plant, a solar power plant that will step down the solar energy and turn it into electricity. So while the chakras take the energy in the food that we eat, in the conversations that we have, in the light that we see, and the thoughts that we have, and it will incorporate it into the inside of our body. The chakras are centers of organization for the reception, the assimilation, and the expression of life force energy. The word chakra means wheel or disc. It's a Sanskrit word from the ancient language of India. Am I bad at this? Bad or badder? In describing as what is the wheel is like a whirlpool. It's like a vortex of energy that pulls in energy from the outside and expresses them in the inside. There's 7 of those in the system that are arranged vertically along the spine, from the first one at the very base of your spine and the 7th one at your crown. So we're going to go through them each individually. So the first one is the root chakra. That's associated with the element of birth. It's the base of the spine. Excuse me. It's associated with several consciousness. So that's our instincts, is about grounding and how we connect to the earth. So it's about health, prosperity, making a living, all the things that have to do with the physical world that we're anchored in, and it becomes our foundation for our whole system. So it's connected with the adrenaline medulla, which is above the kidneys. And that secretes the hormone adrenaline. Adrenaline causes fear, anxiety, rage. It narrows the blood vessels. The bloodstream flows faster. The heart is stimulated and the breathing becomes faster. More energy is released and consumed, and adrenaline is a hormone for survival issues. The color for it is red. That's why you see the red all over the place. It's the end of the color spectrum. Red corresponds with the physical world, the end of the crystallization process of cosmic substance. Red is associated with warmth, warning, anger, passion, courage, heroic virtues. Apparently it's time for me to wake up.
Get your ass out of bed.
That scared the hell out of me. I was like, what is that noise?
Hi, Carol.
Hey, Carol. How are you, hon? That is hilarious. That scared the crap out of me. Oh my God, Ron, thank you so much. Ron just subbed for 8 months in a row.
Hey, what's up, Scott?
There's Scott. No problem, Scott. I appreciate you popping in. Yep, Ron is celebrating an 8th month sub. Thank you so much, Ron. I appreciate you so much. You're awesome. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, Scott, for stopping in. No problem. I know you got a lot going on today. But I'm glad you popped in to say hi. Apparently, Eddie's feeling a different way. No.
No, waiting on my friggin' delivery.
So, anyway, like I was saying, it's associated with...
Hurry back, Freaky.
Heroic virtues, stability, lust, blood, love. Red raises heart rate and blood pressure. Red clothes enhance sexual attraction, which also can create anger. It's characterized by a strong will for survival. All our survival issues have their place in this chakra. Survival is the most basic for living beings. Life and death are closely intertwined in the game of life. A living being will always try to escape death and prolong life. Suicidal tendencies therefore suggest there might be some problems with the root chakra. The root chakra is also connected with the element of earth. As the roots grow in the soil, in the earth, so does the root chakra connect us with the element of earth. Love you too, Scott. It helps us keeping our feet on the ground to become rooted. By the root chakra, we can draw in basic earthy energies. They help us with surviving in society by looking for work, earning money, achieving a stable position, acquiring a home, and making sure that the basic needs of our family are met. Materialism expresses itself through the root chakra, and how we use this energy will determine if we become dependent on material goods or if we use them for spiritual development. A person who neglects the material world needs to work more on a blocked chakra. A blocked chakra can also show a low bodily vitality and chronic illness. Arrogance and self-importance are typical for the imbalance of a root chakra. And it's hard at times, too, when you're trying to balance out one, it flip-flops. So it's like you go down the list and you're like, okay, what am I feeling? And it's like one's out of whack when the other one isn't. And it sometimes it's an ordeal because they go back and forth. Let's see. It's a widely spread problem in the sense of self-importance, the need to be different and more important than other people. The sense of being above others is the one thing in the things that we buy or display, the kind of home we live in, the expensive car we drive, and the position of the social ladder. When establishing our importance in the world, we often distort our self-image. We become more arrogant and remove all obstacles to ensure our position, even if we have to hurt other people.
Thanks for coming in, Carol.
Thanks for coming in, Carol.
And
I
if you're going to be
appreciate
shoveling, watch your back, hon.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful shoveling.
And always remember, more heart attacks happen during the wintertime with
Yep.
people shoveling than they do any other time of the year.
Yes, exactly. So please be careful. Andy.
Well, then he wouldn't mind the step stool I use.
He wouldn't mind what?
The little step stool I got to use.
Yeah. The drive of these feelings are actually based on feelings of poverty, of being worthlessness. They try to compensate and camouflage. So usually,
Wrong. If her cup ain't full, then she can kiss my ass because I made the coffee.
it's somewhat full.
Still
It's
working
here.
on working. Hey, Grinch.
Hey, Grinch. Happy belated birthday, buddy.
Yes, sir, old man. What is he, a whopping out 37?
That I don't know. I don't
I
ask
think it was
either.
37.
For everybody that don't know, Grinch's birthday was yesterday. Hope you're doing good. So, and that's one thing about the chakras too. If you,
Sorry.
oh, that's
I
okay.
forgot to congratulate Grinch on reaching 500.
That's right. Congratulations, Grinch. So this is Grinch's third time being 7? Yeah, that works. That works. I like that. He said, I ain't that old.
You're right. I've got a kid that's almost as old as you.
That ain't old.
I do, too. He's what? Grinch is only 4 years older than my oldest son? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because my boy's 33.
yeah. No problem, Grinch. No problem. I don't mind anybody lurking. My youngest is 14. My oldest is 27. Okay, so you'll see that usually if you notice yourself being a certain way, it's because, and we've talked about this before, it's because you're not feeling that way. So again, like showing the arrogance and that is the camouflage of feeling emotional wise poverty or you feel worthless, at least to somebody that you care about, or just feel worthless to yourself. So with arrogance, we want to ensure that people recognize us. They are acknowledged of our prestige and power. The more we build up an image of self-importance and power, the more we become afraid that one day our castle will crumble, and
Hello.
poverty will be revealed. Hey, PLE. Yeah, it's hard when you have self-esteem problems, definitely. Especially dealing with the flip-flop of I feel good today. I mean, you have your good days and your bad days, you know? Just don't fight it and pretend it's not there. I did that for many years. You know, same with my depression. Did the same thing. Oh, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, telling that lie. But once I said, and Eddie helped me do that because I could be myself with him. So, like, if he asked me how you doing today, I'll be like, today's a good day or today's a bad day. I don't have to say, oh, I'm fine. And that's really what started me on the road to being okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't like when I'll ask her and she'll tell me, well, I'm doing good today, and I'll look at her and I'll tell her right away, you're lying. You
I mean,
know,
yeah, he'll call me out on it, which is a good thing. You know,
just
but
be you.
just being able to not, I guess, not hide it helped a lot. Oh, what the fart? Okay. So, on the other hand, feeling that one is worth nothing is an imbalance too. One stiffens up and builds a psychic armor, resulting in insensitivity. People who are stuck in the root chakra like to live in a preset pattern of norm. Any, um, they become inflexible, stiff, hard, humorless. Life is slow, nothing is really happening or developing. Inertia reigns, and alternatives are not visible. The solution to this problem is to realize that the earth contains all the riches we need. So do we. Everything we need in this life is present in ourselves. Kind of the way that I look at things when I say the universe will provide. I know this. You know, do we have to, suffer a little bit? I wouldn't call it suffering, though. It's kind of like, okay, I have to go this day without maybe eating, but I know food will come. And it usually does. If that makes sense. But to me, it reminds me of to humble myself. Does that make sense?
It does.
Because I've been on top of the world, I've been on the bottom of the world. So it's almost like, how I know most of you have said, if we had apocalypse or anything like that,
Hey, Quantum.
hey, Quantum, it's kind of like the rich wouldn't know how to live. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they're used to having everything handed to them. But if apocalypse, we'd be okay because we've been to that level to where we know how to forge. We know how to, you know what I mean? So it kind of puts you back to that standard, like, don't forget where you came from kind of thing. If that makes sense. Does that make sense to you guys?
Oh, and I agree with Quantum. I mean, they're in an infinite number of universes, and I agree. And I believe they all run side by side.
Yep.
Just at different speeds.
Make sure, let's see. Okay, that's still going. So, when it comes to the root chakra, a lot has to do with stability and security. Security is very tentative based on the stability of our position in society. A secure income and other things we do not want to lose. Life is different. Now, in Chinese philosophy is that life is nothing else but change. Change permeates the cosmos. Everything is in motion, everything is internal change. We can hold on to something for a while, but the flow of life takes another course, then we need to let go. Otherwise, we become neurotic. We have to realize that nothing is forever stable and nothing is forever
There
secure.
are instances of, hold on, quantum says you will experience and have experienced every instance of so-called life. You, me, him, we are instances of the same life, separated by what we call death.
Exactly.
But
It's what I
nobody
say.
believes
We're
in death.
source. Huh?
But death is just a human constructed
It is,
thought.
but yes, because it goes within the human timeline. But
That just
oh
doesn't
yeah,
make-
quantum. Just to let you know, when you see the restream bot, there's a name behind it. Like it'll say restream Ron. That's the person talking.
that- it's just nuts. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Where was I?
No.
So we have to center ourselves to relation in our environment of what it has to offer us at that time. Be open-minded to every change that happens, and just Ron over there mooning, and just kind of like go with the flow type of thing. It's hard sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, totally not gonna lie, but when you go with the flow, it's a lot easier, if that makes sense. So now we come up to the sacral chakra. Then above what the root chakra is the sacred chakra. And that's in the area of the abdomen, the hips, the lower back, the genitals. It has to do with sexuality, emotions, feelings, sensation, and movement. Its element is water. So after we get grounded in earth, essentially we put our roots down in earth. The next thing we have to do is water them. So the second chakra is how we move through life. Kind of like what I just said, go with the flow, right? Meaning residence of the self, sense of ego in the physical plane. It contains some mystery due to certain descriptions of the chakra. Desire, rage, greed, infatuation, pride, and envy. It's an energy center close to... Oh, hold on a minute. I was reading wrong. Orange is the color of the sacred chakra. Now, orange is not a primary color. It's a result of blending red and yellow. Red belongs to the root, and yellow belongs to the navel. So as a mixture of red, the physical, and yellow into the intellect, orange is an energy stimulator. It has a strong harmonizing and balancing effect, and this is very useful in healing. Freaky geek. You are something else. So the sacral chakra is the center. If not mastered, it can easily drag us down. Okay? This is the center of slavery to another person's wishes or desires and to cravings. If underdeveloped, the sacred chakra leads to instability and confusion. Therefore, it's important to strengthen and purify this chakra. Without the spiritual seeker, it will continuously stumble on his path, and he will be unable to achieve any progress whatsoever. We can bring body, soul, and spirit in perfect harmony, and purified Lord desires can be brought into harmony with and service to the higher feelings. Excuse me. Duties and obligations will no longer be experienced as something we have to do to suit other people, but because we really want to do them. That's what I said, find your passion. The sacral chakra is a power center that contributes a lot of vitality to the body. It allows sexual energies to emanate from a person. That's our desire, when we give those looks and, you throw off that pheromone or not pheromone. Well, you're like, come get me. That's what you're doing. So, of course, the root chakra is necessary for survival. When an immediate danger for individual survival has passed, a being will direct its attention to the opposite sex. Because what are we? Mates, right? So, we're here to create life. So, you ever notice, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but when something happens that's really, really scary, it throws off that, okay, let's go have sex vibe. Do you know what I mean? Right. Well, not the night that I left Eddie with the sea lion. But that's what you see in the movies too. You ever see in the movies where
fight or flight?
People almost die, and then they go and they look at each other longingly, and then they go off in the distance. You know what they're gonna do. Okay, so now the survivor of the species has to be secure. The sacred chakra will attract the opposite sex, and a pure bodily attraction. Well, he can be, Andy. I'm joking. Shut up. Don't look at me like that.
See how you treat him?
So with the root chakra, one is only concerned about him or herself.
Root? I better get some Roundup for you then.
With the sacred chakra, he or she goes out to meet another person. This impulse leads them to mate and experience intimacy. It's connected with the element of water, and water has a flow in order to remain pure. Mooncake time!
The hell was that?
Thank you, Nicole. I had to go back and look. Hey, Shrimp Shack.
What's up, Shrimp?
Eddie might be swinging from the lamp.
I can't swing from it when I'm wearing it.
Oh my God. So, like I said, it's connected to the element water, so water has to flow to remain pure. As soon as its flow is blocked, it begins to stagnate and create a swampy pool. Oh, I can imagine what... Never mind. The same applies to the emotions involved with the second chakra. When sexuality is blocked and we live in a sexually repressed society, man is dragged down into a suffocating swamp of sexual constraint.
Hi, Shimmer.
Blue balls. That's basically what it is. Hi, who?
Shimmer.
Hey, Shimmer. What the fur?
That's not what WTF stands for.
Well, I know that. So a lack of necessary flow and satisfaction of his natural sexual impulses. Swamps create diseases. This is also the case with a blocked sex center. The entire body will suffer, not only physical, but also psychologically. The chakra is the center of clarity, the clarity of water. It refers to the clarity of mind. Unfortunately, it's way too often distorted by anger. Anger can display itself in several ways. It can be expressed in the active, violent way in destroying everything that it happens to be around. An angry person can even go as far as he kills the one he hates, or even the one he loves. At the other side, anger can be expressed in a passive and cool way. Outwardly, one is perfectly normal, but inside is boiling with anger, planning and executing revenge. Anger can also have a freezing effect, in which one is unable to express oneself until the pressure is too great and the explosion follows. That is so me. That is me. I don't explode though, but I'll say like, this is why Eddie hates it, because when I get to that level, I'll run down the list of everything he's done wrong in the last year. Right, honey?
Yeah, that's why shit gets thrown and broke and...
Whatever. It does not. I'll just be holding that shit in, and then when the time is right and he gets me real mad...
But let's be honest though. When I do that shit to you, that's a no-go.
That's right, no. But so anger, is of course is the result of fear and vulnerability.
See, the way she looks at it, she looks at me as like, how dare you remember anything I've done wrong?
No, because he usually remembers it wrong.
I do not. I just know you weren't right.
Yeah.
Alright.
So when it comes to, like I said, anger is the result of fear and vulnerability. We feel vulnerable and we do not want to show it. Right? Especially with guys. They don't want to show that they're vulnerable. We know we can be hurt, and we do not want anybody to know about that. It's a hush-hush thing, even though we all know that we are vulnerable. All of us are vulnerable to that. We are afraid of these feelings, and we want to keep them out. When we feel threatened by anyone, we will act in a way that will ensure they will not recognize that we are fragile. Thus, we are defensive and we attack. We cannot bear the thought that another person is stronger than we are. So we want to destroy them and attack with anger. And of course, as you guys well know, anger is a major problem in our society.
But is it anger? Is it envy? Is it jealousy?
Anger itself comes from fear.
I get that. But when you say you're attacking somebody else because you don't want somebody else stronger or better than you...
Not better.
Okay, if they're stronger than you, then they're better than you.
No, not stronger than you. We want... What it is not stronger or better, but just... We don't want them to know that we're vulnerable. Or that we're scared. Or anything like that. Tea is all made... Andy, anger is not a working problem.
Don't worry, Heather, we understood what you meant.
That's right. Good or maybe not better. So, when somebody is angry, we have to recognize that he actually thinks we're stronger than them. And that we're able to hurt him. Do not make the same mistake he did. Do not become afraid of your own vulnerability and do not react in the same way. Instead, recognize your vulnerability and strength. And if somebody comes in, tell them that we all feel vulnerable. I mean, I know that's auto-corrupted again. Yeah, I know, right? Gotta love that shit.
Hey, vlogs.
Hey, Jacob, how you doing, hon? So when, obviously if it's a street fight, we're not going to say, hey, listen, I know you're vulnerable. I mean, it's, obviously protect yourself, survival, right? But often people will give reasons to justify their anger. There is no justification. Every person is responsible for himself and has his own feelings. Nobody can hurt you or make you angry. You decide for yourself. It's kind of like I was sharing with you when we talked about this before. At this moment, you can make that choice if you're going to be happy or if it's going to be a shitty day. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like that. Often people... Oh, never mind. I already read that.
Yeah, you did. But
you decide for yourself if you feel hurt and if you want to get angry. Hurt is based upon previous negative experiences, often from childhood. So the hurt comes up immediately. Excuse me. And that by itself is okay. Excuse me. We are human. We feel those feelings, but we do not need to dwell on them. And we do not need to get angry and retaliate either. Usually anger is expressed in an active way, but it also can be subdued. In this case, we deny our pain and we repress it. I do that a lot. I'll be the first one to admit it.
you all see the head, right? You will not see me argue with that comment from her at all.
Yep, I do that all the time. And Addie knows. Addie knows when something's pissed me off and I'm just like, walk away. Hey, beep, beep, holy shit.
Who? Oh, Beep.
Oh, honey, are you all right? I mean, obviously they let you go from the hospital. That's a good thing. I was wondering where you are. We hadn't seen you in so long. How are you? Oh, my God. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Trust me, if what we had back in my last November, November before last.
Yeah. It was before the whole outbreak thing.
Yeah, it was just before the COVID was announced that it's
Welcome back, Nicole.
That it's a big pandemic problem, blah, blah, blah. And if it's any indication of what we went through here a year ago, November, brother, I feel for you. And I'm glad to see you're on the road to recovery. Because it takes a lot to get me sick. But when I couldn't get out of bed.
Yeah. That was bad, I'm telling you. That's why I think we had COVID before it was COVID.
Well, I mean, it was COVID, but before it was ever...
Because me, you, Alex...
Jason?
We were all down for the count. I mean,
everybody that worked here in the establishment was out.
Like I said, we were living downstairs. And what, there's 5 steps to go up?
Something like that, 4 or 5.
4 or 5 steps to go up, to go outside to have a cigarette, right? You didn't even want to walk those.
Nope.
And our door was like the last door before you go to the steps.
Yeah, it took you about 4 steps to get to the steps. And then it was about 4 steps to go up, and then another 2 steps to get outside. And it was like, nah, I don't need a cigarette that bad.
Yeah, you didn't want to go. I mean, it was bad. I know our coworker Alex, he still has lung problems from it. I do in a little bit, but not like Alex does.
Sorry, guys, I gotta step away for a minute.
Heather says, I think I did 2 a year ago, March. I was really sick. Yeah, and it was like, and it's sick. Now, mind you, when I get sick, I usually get bronchial pneumonia. That's the gimme. I get that all the time. Usually get it once a year. I'm good to go. Whatever this was way, and with bronchial pneumonia, I mean, I remember my mom telling me, you need to go to the doctor because I was on the couch constantly.
Well, you know how I am. When I get sick, I still go to work and everything else. But
yeah.
When I got it, it was just like, I don't want to move.
Yeah, it's...
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. It's, bronchial pneumonia, when I'm down for the count with that. But this, whatever this was, I was like, blown away. Yeah, exactly, Heather. It was all the symptoms. Hey, Tamara, how you doing, hon? I'm so glad to see you're okay, though, Beep Beep. I'm so glad. That makes me feel so good. I was like, what the hell? I hadn't seen you in so long. That's right, that's that little monkey. It's very good to see you back, hon. Very good. I'm doing okay, Tamara. Thanks for asking, hon. So, if you're Just coming in, we're talking about chakras. Eddie lost his head and arms. I know. See, he can do that. He's funky like that. Thank you for the lemons. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Tamara. So yeah, usually anger is expressed in an active way. It can also be subdued. Yeah, and that's me. I swear that's... Then I blow up. Not blow up like most people, but you know. We deny our pain and repress it because we want to get on with life. Then we stop enjoying life. We have been hurt and we do not want that to happen again. So we shut ourselves off and harden our feelings. So true. So true. But we want to get that balance of in the middle, right? So be like free-flowing water, accepting life as it flows through the universe. And that's mainly what I do. That's how I live my life, is I just go with the flow. I've always done that. But also know yourself. Know when you get mad. Know when you get what upsets you. Why is this? If you're watching a YouTube video and somebody does something, always question, why is that upsetting me? And just knowing the little aspects about yourself, you know what I mean? And it can go into as far as looking more into your birth sign. Or, you know what I mean? Just little quirks like that lead you into, you know, if you have your, like, say your moon is in Venus or whatever, right? And there's an aspect of that sounds like how you are, and now you know what that is. You're like, oh, that's why I am the way I am. That type of thing. You know what I mean? Even that little bit. Oh my God, you were in a coma? I'm so sorry to hear that, beep beep. Holy crap, I'm glad you're doing so much better now. Well, you know we love you, hon, and I'm so glad to see you back. That is scary, scary. But yeah, I mean, always find out that little bit about yourself. It helps. It does help. So now we move on to the navel chakra. We might not get to all the chakras today, but I hope at least it's giving you a little sense of what chakras do and why we do the things we do. Yeah, freaky geek. With that skeleton dancing over there. Yeah, more sad than mad. I think a lot of us tend to do that, except Andy. No, I'm joking. No, I did. We definitely, a lot of us tend to be more sad than mad. It's almost like it's not worth it to be mad. You know what I mean? But finding out what the reason why you get mad or get sad is the key part of it. He might be, Tamara. He might be. So moving on to the navel chakra. The third chakra is located in the solar plexus, and it's related to the element of fire. So fire is our get up and go, our vitality, our power, our passion, our sparkle. So, and then guys, these do have other words for them, and I'm not even about to go say what they are, because I know I'll butcher them, because we all know how Missy speaks. She don't. But the Manipura, which is the navel chakra, means city of precious stones and city of the sun. It's situated around the navel and has the connection with the solar plexus and the pancreas. Its name implies the solar plexus has a relationship to the sun. Right, Freaky? that's about what I do too, about my head. So the solar plexus is a reservoir where prana, which is life energy, is collected and accumulated and then transported to those areas of our body that needs that vital energy. Solar plexus is the medium for distribution and transformation of the energies in the bodily functions. Solar plexus is also the transformer of thoughts into actions. So that all comes from our navel, guys. So of thought process also comes expression of feelings. Solar plexus is an important center that is active in relationships. It not only absorbs the prana energy from the environment, but also from people. That's where we get that, when you get that psychic vampire that sucks the life out of you. That's where it's, coming from. This is how we pick up good or bad vibes. Bad vibes from people. It's that red flag that pops up. Sometimes other people unconsciously draw energy out of you through the solar plexus. After having spent some time with such a person, you'll feel tired. They call these people vacuum cleaners, which I can understand. But they're psychic vampires to me. But most people don't know that. They don't realize that they do that. And I'm pretty sure that some of them, not all of them, some of them knew that they actually did that. Well, I don't know if they'd change their ways. I don't know. Because it's usually the people that are negative all of the time, if that makes sense. People that want your advice but don't listen to what you say. You know what I mean? So, an easy way to prevent this from happening is to cross your arms in front of the solar plexus. So I wonder if that's why we do stand like that. Our arms crossed, holding down. I'll have to look into that. I really wonder if that's why. I don't know about you guys, but I've seen that happen for a long time, where you cross here and you kind of shield that navel area. I wonder if that's where it comes from. The navel chakra corresponds to the element of fire. In regards to solar plexus, it regulates digestion, transformation, sublimation. Sorry, I had to move that up a little bit. It's the fire of transformation, the transformation of inorganic matter into organic matter, and from organic matter to psychic energy. The solar plexus can be seen as kind of like an oven for alchemists, so to speak. There is a relationship between the solar plexus and the root chakra. Welcome back.
Thank you.
In the solar plexus, one absorbs and collects the impressions in order to have the experience. In the solar plexus, these experiences are destroyed, but also enjoyed. So the destruction, which is actually transformation, is necessary before one can enjoy them.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Freaky.
Hey, Lex! How you doing, Lexi?
Where's Lex?
I don't know. I see people saying hi to her, though.
Right there. It just popped up.
Okay.
Hi, Lex. Now, not to change anything, because talking about the chakras and that, Freaky said something a while back. Like, why didn't we try to strengthen our chakras while we were doing the magnetic experiment?
I mean, yeah.
I do believe it was Freaky that said that.
I don't know. I don't know if we could. Well, we could have obviously strengthened the chakras while we were doing the magnetic experiment. But I think with that, it was just a. See, he watches chat. It was freaky.
Welcome back, Nubs.
Welcome back, Nubs. I think it was more or less we were just trying to experiment with that. But maybe we should do that again.
Well, yeah, because it was the first time we actually tried to experiment anything.
Yeah.
We really didn't know what to expect, so it was like the magnet itself was enough.
I asked if it was wise to try while using the magnet. I mean, definitely. You're still bringing, you know what I mean? The vortex is still open.
It's a different focus. Now, are we talking... What do you mean, Shimmer? It's a different focus.
It is a different focus, but we did an experiment with magnets that was supposed to help open up the third eye. And I mean, actually, in a way, I think a lot of shit opened up with that. I really do. Right. I mean, it seemed like we had more things happen after the success, but it could have been coincidence too.
Well, I don't know, because it seemed like we lost our shadow guy there for a while.
Yes, he disappeared.
And then we did our magnet experiment. And then it seemed like he came back with some of his friends.
That's true. We started, and that's the thing though, is like, was it us opening up, or did the magnet really help us open up? Like, we can't put a definitive answer on it. Yeah. But maybe we should try it again. Do it for a month again.
Holy crap, Freaky Geek swore.
What?
Yeah, he says, laugh out loud, talking about our houses, and Shadow said shit opened up.
That's right, shit opened up. That's definitely the first time I think I've seen Freaky swear.
I know, that's why I said. So I apologize, everybody. I have a weak moment. I've gone 4 days without a beer.
Yeah.
And today I had to break down and get beer.
But, yeah, maybe we'll try that again, and maybe we'll, like, meditate before we broadcast. We'll meditate for, like, a half hour of I'll go through it with you.
I know how to meditate.
No, I mean opening up the chakra.
Does it have a pull tab?
No.
Oh, shit. Can you open it?
And then put the magnet on for that. I forgot how long we had. What, 30 minutes?
30 minutes for 30 days.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you want to see that again? Do you want to see us with our
new hairdo headbands?
Our headbands again? I don't even know where the hell the magnets are.
Oh, that was going to be my next question. Where are the magnets?
I know I have them around here somewhere. I just moved them. So I know they're around here. Somewhere.
Oh, Andy, trust me, them 4 days, I actually felt pretty good. I was getting up before my alarm.
Yeah, he was.
Except last night.
Heather said yes.
Yes, what? Oh, she wants us to try again.
Yes.
Well, freaky geek things get smashed up together in an outhouse. Well, I don't know if it gets mashed up together, but it damn sure plops well inside one another.
Right.
And always remember, if you think it's going to weigh more than 8 pounds, lower it with a rope.
Or if you guys have any ideas of like what we should do before we put the magnets on, let us know. We know, you guys know, we do these experiments to help us. Yeah, to experiment.
Duh.
We do these experiments to experiment. No, but we want to do them with you guys. You know what I mean? We want you to be involved in everything.
Well,
but yeah, maybe
not everything, but our experiment, yes. We love you guys, but
Well, you know.
you're all considered family and all, so.
So, Freaky said, I say go for how long this time around?
Go for it however long.
How long this time round?
Well, yeah, when you read about the experiment, it was 30 minutes.
For 30 days.
For 30 minutes a day for 30 days.
Yeah. What do you think? Should we go the whole time we're live?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a good way to look at it, Scoop.
You ever see those things on TV where they, like, your toothbrush is like the nastiest thing because it's in the bathroom when you go poop and all the particles go into the, yeah.
And he says, wrap yourselves in foil before putting the magnets on. Don't want the MIB catching you toying with some kind of free energy.
I know, right? I'm telling you, one of these days, guy.
Hey, 2-liter.
How you doing?
2-liter J, the 20-year-old douchebag.
Hey, you know,
Wow.
welcome. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the free enter. One of these days, guys, the MIB's gonna come and get me. I'm telling you.
Well, that's all right. When we lived in Warsaw, well, we thought that one van that was parked across the street.
Oh yeah, they had the Wi-Fi of FBI van or CIA.
CIA.
CIA van.
But it was weird because every time we was parked across the street, we would have troubles with our internet.
Yeah, that was true.
Wow,
And-
macho. Well, now hold on, because there's no such thing as kind of queer. Either you're queer or you ain't.
No, queer. You gotta remember, queer means also in a good mood, happy.
No, that's gay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. See? Telling you. How you doing, Macho?
Welcome.
In Warsaw is where we heard. Well, you claim that we heard the trumpets. I don't remember hearing the trumpets in Warsaw.
Yeah.
So maybe I got beamed up then. Who the hell knows?
You might have, but yeah.
I don't remember hearing the.
I do remember the day that church bell scared the shit out of you.
That was not cool at all. Yes, but I did when we lived in Batavia, New York. That's when I heard the trumpets. You were already up here.
I don't know. I don't have any old books.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, the day of the church bells. That's because I was standing right next to the stupid things when
No, we were walking past it.
Right, yeah, but it was like right there.
Yeah, we were heading to the store, and we're only about 10 feet outside the church doors, and we're not even paying attention to the time or anything. And I think it was noon.
Yeah, I think so too.
And,
oh, what the fuck?
And she went to say something, and that bell hit, and I swear to God, she jumped as high as I stand tall.
It scared the shit out of me, no lie.
Freaky, I was too young in the 70s to worry about reading. That's why I'm glad back then they just passed you. It didn't matter.
Yes, if you're weird, you'll fit right in, Macho.
Oh, absolutely.
No worries there.
And if you really want to fit in, tune into my channel on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yes, to get that plug in there.
Goddamn right I do. Even though it keeps popping up on here.
I know. So, today, if you're just tuning in, today we're talking about chakras.
What's catooning?
Katoon. What?
You said if you're tuning in today.
If you're new tuning in.
That's not how you said that. You mashed them together.
Listen, they all know how I talk.
Oh, freaky.
Oh, God. I knew Andy would be right there with it, too. These two. You got to watch out for these two.
3, actually, if you want to get technical.
Well, yeah, but Freaky Geek and Andy.
Well, now you got Nubs.
Yeah, Nubs is yeah.
He's another one.
We love all you guys.
I love my beer. Or as Nubs would say, I love turtles.
Yeah, we need a turtle one. Heather's, what the fuck? Nicole said it earlier. So, all right, let's get back to the navel chakra. Here we go. Where was I? So, like I said, it corresponds to the element of fire.
See? Even Macho heard you say it. You did say to tune me in.
Hey, now, everybody, okay, that's how I talk. Sometimes it all runs together. Sometimes I have a perfect show. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a perfect show.
I don't think you have either.
But the 2 years that I've been doing this, I don't think, any one of them have been perfect. We all know that something's going to happen.
Or something's going to get said.
And usually if Eddie's not here to correct what I'm saying, Andy will. So just watch out for him. And he'll put it into, unmissiism terms.
Yeah, he'll put it in plain English.
Oh, thank you, Freaky.
Hey, suck up.
We tend to have a lot of fun here. We have a lot of mishaps, but you know what? That's life.
And usually we don't cover all the subjects in the show in the 2 hours.
That's true.
Because we get very sidetracked.
This is true.
Don't worry, guys. I do hear about it after the show.
But, we love having all you guys involved in our show. That's why.
Freaky, I'm not even going to comment on that.
I love your shows, Nubs.
No, Nubs, because you always go live when I'm at work.
Thank you, Heather. That's true. That's true, Nicole. Missy always goes with our flow in here. That's true. I try.
Wow.
I'm doing my best to speak nice. Nicole's been flashing. Oh, Nicole!
Skooks, I think the plugs that everybody was talking about was not the chakra.
No, she's talking about the root chakra.
And then she put rear.
Yeah.
And we were talking about plugs.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Boomer.
Boomer, what's up?
Nope, the root chakra is at the base of your spine.
No, that's called athlete's foot, Freaky.
PLE, welcome back. Or were you lurking?
He was probably just lurking.
Lurking?
Yeah, because I didn't see him say be right back or anything. So yeah, he was lurking. I'm sure Grinch is still lurking somewhere.
Everybody's worried about your blood pressure.
I'm going back to one fucking monitor. I missed something I may be glad I missed.
Yeah, Boomer, you know.
Probably. An hour and a half into the show, something had to happen.
It's, yeah, exactly. It's a half hour to closing time,
Everybody's starting to wind down and
It's my fault because...
She's talking about butt plugs.
No, I was not! I said Eddie has to plug his show, and that's what started it all. Yes, Eddie is our pink lady in here lately.
Telling you, I'm shutting down my one monitor.
that is our Eddie.
What, the plugs or the pink? Maybe it's a pink plug.
Oh my God.
All right. Let's
see, and welcome to the live feed. This is usually what happens.
See what you guys over there in the other platforms are missing?
Yeah, all the people on the podcast.
Heather caught me. Heather caught me. She says, I'm just blushing.
You're just blushing.
Wow, Andy.
Boomer.
No, Boomer, it's a plug in the dark.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Eddie's shy. Yeah.
Yes.
They all figured me out.
He's shy.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm too damn old to be shy.
Pammy, there's another one.
Oh, hi, Pammy.
How you doing, hon? I
Haven't
missed
seen you in a long time.
Shenanigans. I know, Ron.
That was a bar.
Shenanigans, I tell you.
That was a bar I used to go to when I lived in Florida.
As Ron goes over there and moons everybody.
He's asking for a plug.
Oh, is that it?
That's the new hip wave of asking without asking.
Frankie's dancing banana.
Eddie, just turn off Granny's rabbit and let your color come back to normal.
Oh my God.
Oh, Pam,
We miss you too, hon. Definitely. Oh.
I'm trying not to make it sound like a pool hall in here, so bear with me, guys.
I like turtles.
See?
I know. I gotta find a
A
turtle.
thing for that, yeah.
Scoot. Hello, everyone.
That's not typing.
She's just like too much to type. Everybody's coming in. Yeah, Andy, behave, or Nicole's gonna take Granny's rabbit away from you.
How the hell did that go from me to him?
With my long leg of kicking his ass.
You and your long legs. I'll tell you, one contest you can never win is a one-legged kicking contest. Your aunt likes bulldog figurines. My mother liked owls. Boy, did that change subjects quick.
My cousin used to collect owls.
My sister does. She still does. Norma? You ever want to get on my sister's good side? Get her anything that has an owl on it.
Yeah.
An owl or Elvis? And no, not you, PLE. I'm talking about Elvis.
We gotta go to PA. Oh, that'd be easy though. There we go. We gotta go to PA, get Elvis, take him to your sister, and say, "Look!"
I told you he was still alive.
You left in an Aurora. I don't know what that is, Boomer. I mean, I know what the Aurora is. At least the Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, that we always seem to miss by about 10 fucking minutes.
Well, not only that, dragons. Yeah, those. I used to collect dragons. I used to have frogs when I was little. Those little itty bitty green ones that I used to have all those. Like my aunts and that would find them. I'm sure at like.
A dollar store and shit.
No, not the dollar store. Oh my God,
Like
bazaars
Joanne Fabrics
and
and shit?
No, like bazaars and stuff like that. Right? What was I saying though? I forgot. Oh, the Aurora Borealis. It's been wicked cold out, so it's like I see people because flea market. Thank you. I see people posting. We have an online bulletin board here for our town, which most people do on Facebook, and they're like
so big.
The lights are I know. The lights are out, and it's like screw that. It's too cold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool, Boomer. Real owls is in the fourth kind, Pammy. They weren't really owls, but had great probes. Oh, that's awesome, Boomer. Is that the one you've always been talking about? Because I remember you saying something about that.
Hey, honey, Macho's going to get high.
Okay.
What What's up, Troubled Minds?
Hey, Troubled Minds, how are you? What's going on? Welcome to the madness.
You don't have to hide behind the cannabis, man. You're a 420 friendly person. It's all good.
Okay, I remember you playing that music. I remember you talking about that. Yeah.
You know, that's what sucks so much.
Do you remember who Troubled Minds is?
I do. And I've been sitting here trying to place
Yeah.
who it is. I mean, I
We
remember
still
the
talk
name.
about one of you, because I listen to Troubled Minds all the time. I love it when he goes live and everything, even though I lurk, because I'm shy.
Yeah.
But there was one that me and Eddie talk about all the time. Remember with Apple?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Is that who Troubled Minds is?
Yes.
How the fuck the apple get there?
What's with the fucking apple? Yes.
Hey, shut up. Will you shut up? Just shut up. Do you see it?
We talk about that all the time. That was like our #1 show that we loved.
Oh, dude, Troubled, we talked about that show for at least 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We
With
just
the
go back to
floating-
rewatch. Yeah,
Yeah, the
one
apple
that-
on the
yes.
beach. Yep.
And the guy just kept commentating and not even paying attention. You kept trying to get him to shut up.
I was wondering if he remembered or knew the name, because I'm the one that usually finds all the shows that we listen to. But I knew he knew as soon as I mentioned the apple who we were talking about.
How the hell did Apple get there? That was a big fucking apple.
Skook 80 for serotonin, feel good chemical.
Yeah, well, what sucks is Macho, you know, I have nothing against anybody that's 420 friendly because I am myself. But unfortunately, I can't do it for at least another 30, 35 days.
Yeah, something like that.
Because right now I'm waiting to hear on my application for the hospital.
It's bad enough that, you know, he's eating crackers with poppy seed in them.
Yeah. Left and right.
I'm like, remember to tell them that you're eating these.
But yeah, I'm trying to get a job at the hospital, so.
That's why when I try to figure out how I feel with my brain, it usually fails. Yeah. I mean, you gotta, you know, you really gotta dive into yourself.
That's kind of hard to do, but.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like, if something makes you mad, you gotta figure out why it
made you mad.
And
what was it that was said?
It's tough.
Or that you seen that offended you?
Yeah. Why did it make you react the way it did? Something in that got under your skin. I mean, some of it's relatively easy, obviously. But other times it's not so easy.
Oh, but we gotta put Troubled Minds out there. So if nobody has ever been over and seen Troubled Minds,
Why are you looking at me? Look at the camera.
because I know I'll fuck up saying what if I'm saying if I look at the camera.
Okay.
Go and check out Troubled Minds.
He's got a good show, definitely.
Shadows and I, we watched several of his shows, and there's been times we just sit and laugh so goddamn hard. So yeah, if you get a chance, everybody go check out Troubled Minds.
But he brings up some good topics too.
Hold on, you know what?
What?
I'm gonna go find him and drop the link.
You get offended every time you look in the mirror, Boomer. I'm telling you.
That's it. Troubled Minds doesn't care if I do that. Oh no, that can't be him. That's only 200.
Hold on.
Do you ever feel like you're
I'll
being
get
watched?
him.
Just fucking shut up for a minute. Does he have the alien face? Fucking.
Thank you. Thank you, Nicole, for the ice cream.
Does he have the alien face half circle fucking shit going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I got him.
Okay.
Jesus God.
Welcome to our world.
See.
Most of you guys know how we are.
Do you see the love and trust she has in me? I'll get it. I got it. Don't worry. You know, I got it. All right. Now watch this not be the right one.
No, it is. If it's the one I'm thinking you're putting up there, it is.
All right. Well, we'll find out.
It's yellow.
Half yellow, half black?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
All right, guys, that's the link right there for Troubled Minds.
Excuse me.
Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Never tell a woman to shut up might be. Yes, exactly.
Shut up. Got the link. Thanks for sharing. Not a problem, Freaky Geek. But yeah, that Troubled Minds is just. I wish I knew exactly which episode it was with that apple.
That was funny.
Oh God, was that friggin' funny?
But I mean, most of it's serious topics and stuff like that. So it's really, he's got a really cool show.
I guess it's like ours. You hit that serious, and you do it for a while, and then somewhere in there, that little quirk comes out.
Right.
Like the apple. Trying to get a
See,
commentator.
I told you, he loves that apple.
Oh, I do. That was funny as hell.
That had to do with the floating ship.
Yes. Even though the ship wasn't floating, it was just the way the heat in the horizon make it look.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, we need to get going. We still got 20 minutes.
Okay, should I go back to talking about the navel chakra, or I don't even know where I was.
Okay, Scoops. Thanks for coming in.
Take care, Scoops.
Hurry back, Heather.
Okay, I'm just going to start here because I can't remember exactly where I was.
I think we were at the root.
No, we weren't. That's the beginning. We're at the navel chakra.
Well, how do you know? You just said you don't remember where you were.
No, I mean in this passage here.
Oh, I get you.
The navel chakra corresponds to the element fire. In regards to the solar plexus, regulates digestion, transformation, sublimation. It's the fire of the transformation. The transformation of I know I already read this. Hold on. There is a relationship between the solar plexus and the root chakra. In the solar plexus, one absorbs and collects impressions in order to have an experience. In the solar plexus, these experiences are destroyed but also enjoyed. The destruction, which actually is transformation, is necessary before one can enjoy them. Enjoyment means assimilation into one's being. In the throat chakra, that's what's being transformed and enjoyed will let go of or set free, because we're shooting it out into the world, right? The throat chakra throws out what has been transformed because it does not have any value anymore. So we pull the feeling in, transform it into how we feel about it, and then throw out whatever we don't need or have value anymore. I know I said that wrong. That didn't sound right, but you guys get what I'm saying. Hopefully. There's another...
It's Missyism, so they get it.
Yeah, okay. There's another relationship between the solar plexus and the eyes. Hypnosis is the process in which one gains power over the animal nature of a person. It is also induced by the eyes. By looking someone straight into the eyes, one can actually seduce, influence, and even manipulate the other person.
And that's true.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
It's just a subtle look, a stern look, and a confused look can lead somebody to do something because you know they're going to do it.
Right, right. By penetrating the eyes of a person, we can gain control over the solar plexus. And for example, nail that person on the spot.
Thanks, mate.
Make that person, put that person on the spot and make them immobile. Like kids know when their mom's looking at them sternly.
Well, when you say it makes them immobile, does that put them in a state of panic?
Kinda, it like freezes them and you know what I mean? Like, uh-oh. That type of thing. And that's why I always say I truly believe, the eyes are the gateway to the soul. It's because that's why I always say at the end of the show, you guys know, you've heard me say it many times, find something that makes you smile with your eyes. Because we can all fake this smile, but we can't fake this one.
Well, you just said something about hypnotizing the animal spirit inside of you.
Right, the animal nature of us.
So actually, when they're doing that, trying to hypnotize you thing, it's not you they're hypnotizing, it's the animal inside of you
Kind of. You're subduing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because animal
You're putting
instinct.
it to rest. Now
Right.
you become more vulnerable.
Right.
Because that is not there to protect you.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Welcome
back,
Heather.
Heather. So the endocrine gland, the pancreas. The pancreas produces two major hormones that control the handling of glucose and fatty acid that fuels the body. After a meal, when the blood glucose rises, it directly causes insulin release. In the system, there is a relation between the adrenal medulla, belonging to the root chakra, and the pancreas, and the navel chakra. The adrenaline medulla produces adrenaline, and the pancreas, it produces insulin. The two hormones have an opposite effect. When the pancreas has been paralyzed by eating too much, the adrenal medulla is activated. Also, insulin binds sugar. It makes sure that as little energy as possible is used. Adrenaline consumes sugar, and when insulin production is decreasing, the liver releases glucose. The blood glucose becomes too high because the kidneys cannot absorb all that glucose, so it disappears within the urine. Kind of like what our body or our chakras do with energy.
This one has too much, it can't handle it.
Right.
So it pours over to another one that doesn't understand it.
Right. Were you going to say something? I saw you looking over.
Yeah, every time you say that word medulla, the only thing that pops into my head is the fucking water boy. Mama said.
Thank you, Heather. Says, please, if you haven't already, smash that like button. I'd appreciate it, guys.
Please don't smash it too hard that you break it, because we need it for many, many, many more shows to come.
Right. So the color that is with this chakra is yellow. We have seen that the solar plexus is the transformation of thoughts into actions of the thought process and expression of feelings. This corresponds in the interpretation of the yellow as an it's getting that time, guys, intellectual color, as the expression of the intellect. Yellow simulates the logical mind and reason. The solar plexus gives us insight into the abilities and talents of other beings and into the role of living beings in nature. We learn to control and master our sense impressions, to eliminate illusions and fantasies, and to block out any impressions and energies we do not want. So when we're in that psychic, kind of like, for lack of a better term, demons be gone.
For lack, honey, lack.
That's what I said, for
No,
lack.
you said for lack of a better term.
No, I did not.
Listen, you're lucky Macho right here, because Macho would be like, yeah, you did say that.
For lack of a better term, we're in that demon be gone phase because we're scared, right? That yellow is what does it.
Is that what gives you the courage?
Yeah. Mindless gazing and listening must be avoided because this is where we let unwanted information.
Wait a minute. So you're saying daydreaming's bad?
It's good for you, but it's not good for your chakra. No, it's not good for... it's good to let off, fantasize.
How do you let off fantasizing?
No, I was in between two sentences.
I don't want to hear anybody answer that friggin' question in chat either.
Andy be right there.
If it's... How can it be
when
bad?
Working with your chakra, don't...
Well, yeah, if you're trying to improve your chakra.
Right, yeah, that's what they're talking about.
Focus on that chakra. Don't let your mind wander.
Right.
Because now you left it at an open space of uncertainty.
Right, yeah.
Freaky says, oh, you mean I can't be a daydream believer.
No, you can, because the monkeys, you can do... The monkeys rule, okay?
Especially if they're flying.
No, not flying monkeys.
They've been in planes.
Smart ass. Swear to God. So we must learn to see and hear what we really want and focus on it. The same applies to thinking. The only way we can reach this level of consciousness is by self-discipline. In the root center, we are individuals struggling for survival. In the sex center, we are approaching another person, creating a basic bond based on animal attraction. Once the interest in the other person has been awakened, that's when relationship starts to form. And that's where the navel center is responsible.
Does that mean that both person chakras are like meeting in the middle?
Right, yes. They're protruding that energy.
They're forging as one.
Right. One of the interest in other people, or once, never mind, I already read that.
Well, flying monkeys for geek.
That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of, the Wizard of Oz.
Hurry back, Ricky.
The relationship we have with other people is very real on the energetic level. Clairvoyants can see strings of energy going out of the navel chakra towards the people with whom we have created a relationship. With relationship, the issue of power comes up. Contact with other people results in exchange of energy, and it's an automatic process. More powerful people will dominate the less powerful. Which, that does happen. The power struggle in a relationship does happen.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Now, you said the attraction of another person, you feel it through your navel chakra.
Yeah.
Okay, now, it's nothing dirty or funny.
No, I know.
But
I was...
is that where the old saying of, I've got butterflies in my stomach come from?
Thank you for following on dlive, Trouble Minds.
Very much appreciated.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And just so you know, Troubled Minds, I didn't know I was not subscribed to you, but I am now. And I did drop your link in this show, so hopefully you'll get more visitors come to you and check out your shows because they are amazing. But is that where some of the sayings of "I got butterflies"? Like
that's why I smiled. I was waiting for you to bring that up. Yeah.
When somebody looks at somebody and their belly just kind of like, oh, hey, ooh, la la.
Yeah, that's your
chakra opened up.
Yeah.
Okay. So you already knew where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why.
Thanks, needed.
That's why I smiled when you started to bring that up. It was like I knew what you were going to go for, yeah.
So what are you saying? Unpredictable?
No, I just know you.
Well, okay. And the difference of that is?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Because, well, you're predictable.
Sorry that was so anticlimactic, guys.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get through the solar plexus here. So
okay, keep going.
So, the solar plexus is what gives you the feeling of belonging to a village. If that makes
Stability.
Sense. Kind of. Not the stability, but the wanting. Somebody wants you there or needs you there. That type of...
So you feel more like a protector?
No, the feeling of somebody wants you there.
Right, somebody wants you there, needs you there, which would make you their protector or something because they need you there. I'm confused on what you're trying to explain.
You're confusing me. Welcome back, Freaky Geek. Let me just get through this. Okay. The solar plexus gives you the feeling of belonging to a village, a country, a planet, the universe. Homesickness is the result of a pull felt through the navel chakra by energy cord. Which is, I get homesickness. I don't know if anybody else still does. But even at 47, I get homesickness.
Even at 47, I get homesickness. Even at 47.
No, but I'm just saying, I don't know. Do you get homesickness?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I've been away from home for so goddamn long.
Right, yeah.
I mean, did I get homesick, Liz? Yeah, for a while I did. But then it was just something...
You didn't when you came up here. You're like, thank God I'm away from her.
Oh, you mean away from you?
Yeah.
I thought you meant when I came to New York. Thank God I'm away from her. I'm like, who they get away from who?
No, when you went from New York to Alaska.
That's a lie.
We all know. We all know.
Vacation.
Then he's like, when I sit there and that's true, Freaky Geek. That's true. This, the wanting of it to be the way it was, or
I guess the only time in my life I've really been homesick is when I was deployed overseas.
Right,
Then
yeah,
I was
because that was
homesick.
a whole turnaround of what your life was.
Talk about scared.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, at the age of, let's see, I was 21 when I was fighting in the war. And at the age of 21, I literally cried for my mom.
Right,
I
yeah.
wanted my mom.
Right. So, but that feeling of homesick, it does come from your stomach, if you notice. Like, well, at least for me, when I get homesick, it's in my stomach. Kind of like you brought up the butterflies. When you get that, whoo, with the butterflies.
Right.
It's in your stomach.
Yeah.
When I was home, I was either in bed feeling bad or face in the loo tossing. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten that homesick before, where I felt like I was gonna get sick. Definitely. So the element again of the solar plexus is fire. On the psychological level, we deal here with the fiery emotions. As this center is connected with power, these emotions, when directed to another person, can have a powerful effect on them. An energetic level, powerful base on of energy, is directed to that person.
Freaky Geek said, but he was at home when he was homesick, laugh out loud. Well, then that means there was a part that was not connecting with you that you were missing.
Yeah. Something had changed in the household or something. At least that's what's my feeling, my take on
That's what
homesick.
it sounds like, too. Something had changed, and it changed so
You
subtle.
wanted it to go back to the way it was.
It changed it subtle enough that you didn't see the change until it did change.
Right, yeah.
And now it put you out of your element of what you're used to.
Right, yeah. Freaking Canadians. No. So the person who is expressing his fiery emotions will lose a lot of energy. After an emotional outburst or having an emotional fight, that's me all the way. My ex-husband used to win fights because of this. Because I would get so pissed at him and we'd fight and then I'd fall asleep and forget what we were fighting about. So when I woke up, it's not that I didn't have I knew something had happened, but I couldn't remember the fight. That's how I used to win fights.
Heather says, I'm Canadian.
I know, except you, Heather.
Oh, really?
You're the best.
So what about Patrick?
Huh?
What about Patrick? Patrick's Canadian.
That's true.
So you might want to retract that statement.
Well, I blocked something about freaky Canadians. Did you really?
Shadows, you rock. All of you guys rock.
All you guys rock.
I don't care where you're from. Y'all rock.
That's right.
Me, I just roll.
Yeah. After an emotional outburst, like I said, or heavy emotional fight, one will feel depleted. Uncontrolled emotion never pays off. It never leads to a solution. This does not mean that these emotions cannot be expressed. It would be wrong to suppress any emotion. But one has to learn how to use and express his emotions the right way. And that's hard to do for us humans.
Hence why the saying came about, never fall asleep with a pea under your pillow.
Right, that's Eddie's favorite statement. I was typing and thinking, sorry. With the right intent and an effective way to attain the desired goal, with you just flying off the handle, it's not going to happen. So this demands an honest review of one's own interest and respect for the other person. Emotions must be controlled. Do not let emotions control you. which is, like I said, it's hard to do when you're in that emotional state. But if you sit back and just think about it before, think before you speak, which somebody doesn't do all the time.
Yeah, you're right, Shadows.
The desire to possess is a sign of unbalanced navel chakra. So the desire to possess something or someone does not leave room to enjoy the objects of the desire. Enjoyment means absorption, transformation, and release, the nature of fire. In the desire to possess, transformation and release is prevented because you're trying to hold on to it so much. Nothing is enjoyed, and even more is wanted. That greed. And this results, obviously, in overindulgence. The quality of fire is provocative and seductive. And before we know, the desire to possess has overwhelmed us. We have to realize that we come into this world with nothing and will leave empty-handed. Unless you're Egyptian, then you take all your riches.
Well, I disregard that old saying that you came into this world with nothing, you'll leave with nothing. You came into this world naked, but you leave with clothes on.
Well, yeah.
So you're not leaving this world with nothing.
Right, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that was just a smart-ass comment.
I know. As a human being, we really cannot possess anything, right? Possession is an illusion. Because it can always be taken away, no matter what. The world, nature, and our environment is here to be enjoyed, not to be possessed and held onto.
It's supposed to be shared.
Yeah, exactly. We have to appreciate what the world is offering and use it with clear awareness in an appropriate way with respect. This desire to possess stems from the feeling of isolation. When we feel isolated, we tend to go out and try to hold on to something to fill the empty space, and we've all done it. No matter what, we've all been there and done that. We have to realize that life is to be enjoyed, and this will, by itself, attracts other people to you who will want to participate in your joy. I mean, we always have the other people, too, that are jealous of your joy, but it's your party, exactly,
You can cry if you want to.
You can cry if you want to.
It
is
is
all right
okay
to
to
cry.
cry.
That's my favorite saying.
And she got that off a freaking cartoon, okay?
That's right. Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6. It is all right to cry.
It is all right to cry. The energy of the navel chakra is like fire. It burns whenever it can feed on something. Fascination is the fire that keeps us going to pursue the things we want. But it can also lead to obsession. It starts with the excitement. It's kind of like, I remember going into the shopping mall and my mom going, okay, you can get a Barbie doll. And I got so excited that every time I had to go into the store, I had to pee. Because I get so excited, like, I can get something. Do you know what I mean?
I know, but I've never been to that point.
You've never been to that point?
No, I think the biggest time I've ever got to something like that is I think I was 8 years old.
Yeah, that's about the time that...
And I had my little brother Timmy,
Yeah.
my adopted brother, and he was I think 4, and we're walking into Kmart with my father and my stepmother, and we're like a step behind them, and the guy walked in before them, and I happened to look down, there was a $20 bill that the guy dropped. And it was like I picked it up, and I'm like trying to put it in my pocket real quick. I'm a kid, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And then I did the right thing. I actually went back to the man and told him, and then he says, oh, you keep it.
Thank you for the lemon.
So I used $10, and I gave $10 to Jimmy, and we bought our own goddamn toy.
That's right. Okay, let me get through this because it's 12:02.
Oh, is that all? Okay.
So, which I'm almost done with this paragraph here. Then fixation, okay, so it starts with excitement, right? Then fixation tries to close in on the object of desire. Satisfaction of the desire is a temporal thing. Once a desire has been satisfied, yeah, it's that time, guys. See, it's not that I'm trying to end the show. It's because
Her mouth already knows the show's over.
that's what it is. I try to get to end the show before this part, but it never happens. You guys know. So once a desire has been satisfied, one craves for more. This leads to obsession. That's the fire consuming our energy, and in the process, we eventually burn out. People with overactive navel chakras have a lot of energy, but are likely to take risks and chances and are also often too impulsive. They tend to fly up like sparks into the sky and lose contact with the earth and reality. They are impatient and often turn into fanatics. Those people need to learn to be patient. Uncontrolled fire destroys, but with controlled fire, we are able to create the most beautiful things. One of the biggest stumbling blocks people can have is that they think they possess their partner. It shows in our language. We speak of my wife or my husband. We cannot possess another human being. We can only share our lives with someone else.
So it's basically you speak of my partner.
Right. Yeah.
Not my wife. Not my spouse. You speak of my partner.
Right. Well, no, not even mine. The my is the possessive part.
Okay, so what am I supposed to say? You speak of our partner?
No, you speak to her. Or him.
Kind of like how I tell Scott all the time when he asks me if you're going live. I don't know, you need to ask her.
Yeah. Yes, the sparkly fireworks. Yes, because you've seen that. People fly off the handle.
No.
I think you guys have seen me fly off the handle a little bit.
No.
No. So we'll leave it off at that. We'll pick up on the heart chakra. You guys got to remind me. Write it down. Remind me which one we're on.
She won't remember anyways.
No, I'll put in big letters. Start here.
This will be a new show that we start over from the beginning again. Don't worry, guys. We'll be able to move it through it fast this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to archive this show. So when she starts it again, I'm just going to throw all this chat back up there.
So next time we'll start out with the heart chakra. That'll be next Thursday. Tomorrow, of course, is Freaky News Friday. I thank you guys for joining me. I really do. You guys are amazing.
Because I was not here, you joined her.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for joining.
Here we go again.
Thank you for joining the Shadows of the Moon show with a little bit of chaos.
Here's your sign.
There you go. Freaky Geek, you hit it right on the head there. The smiley face with the wiggly eyes.
No, it's not. Don't refer to one another as it. Don't refer to one another as my.
Right, yeah. My is the possession. Is the possessive word. If that makes sense.
Alright, you're going over to dlive now?
Yep, I gotta head over to dlive.
Okay, so while she's going over to dlive and you guys have a chance to hype up the chat, look, I didn't say chest, I said chat. Somebody else has problems saying that. But I just want to take this minute and say ladies hugs, gentlemen fist bumps. Stay safe, stay strong. We're going to get through this together.
It's an awesome, it made it an awesome stream because you guys are here. I love chatting with you guys. I love it.
You're right, Freaky. It's making it an object. My makes it a possession.
Aw, thank you, Grinch, for looking. I love lookers. Love them.
That ain't fair with lurkers, though. They can actually find out I do have some intelligence in me. Because I don't know if they're in the room listening, and the way I talk sometimes, they're going to be like, that little fucker does know some shit.
You do, you're smart. Surprising, right? No.
I didn't get all this fucking white hair for nothing, goddammit.
All right, guys, I'm going to open up the chest if y'all are ready.
Oh shit, I'm due for a fucking haircut again already.
All right, 30 seconds. I press the button, so if you don't see it pop up, hit that chest, and it should pop up for you. He says, you and me both, Eddie.
Yep, talking about the white hair, I guess.
Hell yeah. But what, with that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you hanging out with us, talking with us. I hope you like today's show. All right, Nicole got 102.5 lemons. Heather got 59.3 lemons. And Freaky Geek got 43.1 lemons.
How do you get a 0.1 lemon?
I don't know.
Is that like the little nipple off the end of it?
Maybe. Freaky, you got the little nipple off the end of it. Thank you, Heather, for the 3 lemons. I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
They are. Outstanding group.
I couldn't ask for better viewers.
Oh, that's okay, Pammy. You
And
can
friends
work in the
and
back
family.
and listen.
That's right. I don't mind. We miss you too as well, Pammy.
Very much so.
I haven't...
Freaky.
I have so much fun with you guys. I really do. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Like I said, we'll start off next Thursday with the heart chakra.
Wait,
They're interesting. It's interesting. It's another way to find out about yourself. You know, at least I find it interesting.
what's tomorrow's show about?
Tomorrow's Freaky News Friday.
Oh, that's right.
So it's a number of topics. UFO. You know, there's going to be some UFO, some cryptids, some paranormal. You know,
And some off-the-wall crap.
as always. Gotta have that off the wall crap.
I think she hates asking me to be her co-host from the word go now.
Well, you know. No. I'm joking. Thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate it so much. I love you guys. Take care, be safe, and remember, find something that makes you smile with your eyes. I love you guys.